Hello everyone, we hope you are doing great. Welcome to today's session on GRASP. Myself Sudeep Samanjay, and today I'm happy to say that we have a special speaker on our platform, Nidhish Sagar. Nidhish Sagar is a fifth year student of BSMS program of Indian Institute of Science. He's currently pursuing his master's and he has secured admission in world's most prestigious institute, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which holds international rank 1, and he's going further to pursue his PhD in MIT. In the following session, he is going to address and provide his details and experience about the interview he faced from the panel of MIT before being selected. So, speaking about Nidhish Sagar, is a material science major and chemistry minor in Indian Institute of Science. And over a period of time, he has built his career and received several awards and fellowship, like the prestigious KVPY, Microscopy Society of America's Undergraduate Research Fellowship, Infosys Catch Them Young Fellowship, and NTSE. He is co-founder of Amalgam, the Materials Club of Indian Institute of Science, and is also convener of Athletics Club of IISc. So we are happy to have him on board to speak about his interview experience. So hello Nidhish, how are you?
Hi Sudeep, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing fantastic. First
Yeah,
of
thanks
all,
for having me also.
congratulations on getting into MIT. We are all very happy for you,
Thank you so much.
and and thank you for coming on this platform to share your experiences.
Yeah, I'm
So
very glad.
before we
Thanks for inviting.
step into the actual interview experiences, can you briefly speak about where and all you got your offers from before choosing MIT?
Sure. So I've got 7 admits: MIT, Michigan, UPenn, Santa Barbara, then Johns Hopkins, and Purdue, and one more place. So I've got seven admits. Yes.
Well, that's fantastic to know. That really gives a very good magnitude to scale success of a person. And here you are going to MIT. And can you speak about your actual interview experience from the time when you got the call to the preparations phase and to the day of interview and aftermath?
Sure. So when the MIT admissions committee mailed me, it was exactly a week before they scheduled the interview. So they were like, "Dear Nidhish, we are impressed by your application. We wish to interview you to know how well you'll be a fit to the college and to the research groups which are there." And so that was the email. So I was very happy so that I made it to the interview process. I was not expecting it though. And so exactly 1 week later, I had the interview. So they had told me that I have a opportunity to prepare 3 slides to present to them, and it should all happen within 10 minutes. So I prepared 3 slides, and the first was like an introduction about me, and second slide was about my thesis, BSMS thesis, and third slide was about what I want to do at MIT, like what projects or which research groups I want to join. So I did use that opportunity. I made the 3 slides because it was an option whether to make the slides or not. We could also just talk to them, but I made the slides because I wanted to show that I'm presentable and I can just select the important details that I want to convey to people. And yeah, there were 2 professors on the interview panel. One was chair of the admissions committee, and the other was the person who interviewed me. And they were pretty intense in the interview. Uh, they were asking very technical questions, and they asked me to describe my project, and they um, asked a lot of questions, and they were asking me why I chose a particular path of in the project. Like, why did I choose to use such certain methods? Why not some other methods? What is the advantage of those methods? And so they wanted to see how well I can reason scientifically. And so that was very important. And I guess they were impressed by the way I had understood my project and how I conveyed it, which is why that was the interview process basically. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic to know. And Again, coming to a little bit of more explanation about whatever happened so far. So, how welcoming were the interview panelists? How did you find them? Were the professors very technically hell bent, or did they give space for you to explain yourself? How did it go basically?
Sure. So the prof who was interviewing me, he was initially he just made me feel comfortable like an icebreaker. He was like, Nidhish, tell us more about yourself. So I was caught unaware by that because I thought they'd just get down to the presentation and I could just present. So then I had to tell a bit about myself. So I was thinking what exactly to choose and tell like while I was saying things. So it was anyway an icebreaker, so it wasn't too much of a concern. And then they were like, let's get on to the presentation. And then it was similar to what I'd prepared. And after the presentation, they had asked questions, so I was ready for that, like whatever questions they asked, and that took a lot of time. So uh,
So, how much time did that take? The question part,
another 10 minutes, so a 20-minute interview. In
and
fact,
how difficulty was? Did you feel the questions? How difficult were they?
see, the thing is, when they ask such questions in research, right, we can not quantify the difficulty, but what I can say is that you need to understand your project damn well because MIT profs know their shit very well. So, like, even though they don't work on their on what the things that I'm working on, in that 5-minute presentation, they can understand things and they can really question you. So, we need to be absolutely confident about what we know and we should we should also be willing to learn new things as they tell us, like on the fly. So that's what they
So,
say.
was there any question asked about general awareness or extracurricular requirements?
Well, in the introduction slide, I did tell about my athletics and those kind of hobbies and extracurriculars that I do. I think it matters because they want a well-rounded student. Those who can balance time between academics and uh, other things. So I think it's very important, but they don't specify it. Like it's not written on paper that you have to be good at something. But I think it plays a good role because ultimately it's the professors who make the decision, and they're also human beings, so they know what it takes to succeed in life. So I guess it is important.
So definitely, from years of experience, they will be knowing that it's better to choose a very good team player rather than just a person who is very much singly a person.
Absolutely. So the thing is, see, in research, it doesn't matter whether you're the most smart, like you've got the highest GPA in your batch or anything like that in your undergrad. In research, in your PhD, it matters whether you can work well in a team, can collaborate, you're ready to learn new things as they come by, and you have a lot of patience, and you can persevere to like for that many years, like 4+ years to on a research project and advance the field. So it really doesn't matter how much your GPA was in your undergrad. It only matters how interested you are in the research topic and whether you're willing to go the distance.
So, what was your post reaction after the interview, and what was your reaction after getting offer letter from MIT?
Oh, so after the interview, I was slightly happy because no, I in fact asked them like, what is their opinion, and they were like, the department will let you know in a few days. So I was like, okay, I think I've done fairly well, but I was sure that I knew that I was the second person on the interview list. So they had scheduled my time as 10:20 a.m. So, and it's a 20-minute interview. So you know that you're second, right? Because it would start at 10 to 10:20. So I knew that there are good people who are being shortlisted. So I have to give my best. So luckily, I mean, I think I did well, and they found me a good fit, a good match for the department. And post reaction after, so what happened was after 3 days of the interview, the professor who interviewed me mailed me that they liked my interview and stay tuned in the next 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, this is fairly certain that I'll get because otherwise, why would he mail me? So I was happy, but they took the entire 2 weeks to send the mail. So for 14 days, I was just waiting and waiting, because I knew 99% I would get, but that 1% was still there. Like, what if something happens? And so every day I used to check my email and, see whether they need something or, yeah, I just was very excited for those 2 weeks, and it was amazing. When I got it, actually, I was walking on a road in campus. I looked at the mail and I just jumped on the road, like, and I was like,
Well, I can
finally,
imagine you jumping.
yeah, I was just like, finally done. I mean, I was so happy.
Well,
So
Nidhish, thanks a lot for this fantastic interview. I'm very sure that the viewers have a lot to take from this interview. And to all the viewers, please like, share, and subscribe Grasp for more such engagements. And we look forward for more such engagements with Nidhish Sagar in the future. Thank you.
thank you.